Okay, let's try this again. This is part 2 of Acme Labomouseries. Labomouseries. Can't be a laboratory, so we have to be a Labomousery.
Yes.
So let's see. Here we go. Well, I think it's better. It seems stable. I mean, as stable as I ever am. Let's try something fancy here. Let's see if we can actually see us on Twitch.
I see. Yeah, looks good.
Okay, yeah, my camera bites, but we can live without that. Okay, it looks like we're good. So if anybody's out there, and it doesn't look like anybody is, I wound up coming back to Chicago last night and kind of a jury-rigged setup this morning that didn't work, so moved upstairs to a slightly less jury-rigged studio. Of course, the problem is now my desk is just big enough for my keyboard and my mouse pad, and I'm supposed to be working from here when I'm done with this, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But, you know, it's for 2 days. I can live with it. So, Ed, we could do endeavors, or we could carry on with the adventures of Pinky and the Brain.
I have the brain ready.
Okay, let me do one thing. That's working too. Here, 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 here.
Here and there.
I am there. Okay. Alrighty, I'm here. I have my coffee. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so where did we end up? We ended with, I think starting with all that glitters.
Yeah. All that glitters will be our next.
Brian, if we do all this, I get an ancient omnidirectional beam array. Yay! But then I'll have to change my ship, which I did not do last night. I will do that later.
Yeah, and sphere of influence is
Go that way. I will put on some new toys. Alright, Brian, I am ready to go. Oops. I forgot to invite you. Now I'm ready to go, Brian.
So all that glitters will be our next secret mission.
If it's glittery, does that mean it is a sprinkle and this will be all full of donuts? Yay!
Oh, maybe.
Donuts,
At this moment, I'm just preparing for. Okay, can prepare later.
I am ready to start when you are, Brian.
Okay. Ready to do. Time to pick the mission. All that glitters. I'm transwarping.
And I see Brian.
Yeah. And by the way, now Coldfinger got his old-fashioned pistols. He always has been pestering me. He wants them, and now I gave him. Keep your even sidekick replacement, temporal henchman. Give them something to have been a good. Yeah.
Are you
Okay,
ready?
and I'm ready to start.
Starting. They lied, Brian. I scanned and there are no sprinkles here. There is nothing that glitters.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time.
Holographic doctor. Okay.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
If he is holographic, how come we had to transport him? Couldn't we just upload him, Brian?
I guess we transported his mobile emitter.
That is very clever of him.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaudois.
We supposed to know who he is?
No.
Greetings.
He thinks he is important, Brian. But we do not think he is important.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaudois supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized. I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta. That is understandable. You have a location in...
Oh, what a wonderful surprise!
Hey, Snake Man.
Is there anything I can do for you?
We have to go see Mr. I Have Bad Hair.
Diplomatic
The
negotiations.
cook.
I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant.
Well, did you find a suitable location? Talaxians. Are there still Talax...
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can...
I do not trust the Snake Man. Snakes eat mice, Brian. We should be ready.
Yeah.
We should be ready. Let us rub poison all over ourselves.
Tabasco.
Tabasco brain.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaudois had no shame.
But Brian,
I
didn't
don't
we move
trust
these
Gaul.
people off of
He
this
betrayed us
base?
on Vaudois Prime, he'll do it again.
The base is now used as a neutral place for some reasons.
It's good to see you again so soon. If
Where do you want to have a snake potentially eating you? On a remote base or on your home planet, on your new one? Surprisingly smart.
I do not want to have a snake eat me any place, Brian.
It's so good
That
to
makes
see-
sense in a frightening manner.
Doctor, it's been 30 years. You haven't aged a day.
Yes.
Hologram hasn't aged a day. Oh,
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaudwar a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaudwar here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about
Eat,
my
smart
many
maneuver, feed them
achievements since
before
our
they
last
eat you.
meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing
Oh, damn, what I understand.
Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaudwar have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later. Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaudwar their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say.
Good morning, firesandy 2022, and thank you for the follow. You are watching Pinky and the Brain conquer the galaxy.
Yes.
Brian,
Yes, Pinky.
did you notice? Did you notice? I bet you didn't notice. No, I was going to say they cleaned the floor, Brian, but no. They left this place and it's still dirty. I wonder if they got their security deposit back. But at least all their stuff is gone.
Yeah. So brought the stuff to the colony and left some people here.
And they're still drinking, Brian, and still talking.
Mm-hmm. Not what I would expect from a potential.
I do not think they like the appetizers, Brian.
Ah, at last.
They do not look happy.
I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue. As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliances support for them. Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vod. The Kabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corrupt. There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vaudwar. The Vaudwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect
Eating
us
a grudge.
to forget the destruction
Oh,
of
that
our
does
cities,
not smell
the massacres
nicely.
of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
He's not my cook. Okay, that calls for revenge. I had no meaning before. This wants me make to hurt one.
Talaxian.
This
No,
makes me to want to hurt
makes
one,
me
someone.
sad.
Yeah, I want to
For
hurt
George.
someone.
And for you.
Then we are not done.
You do not know us, Mr. Gall. You will be done.
Yeah, I do not see elections useful people, but at least no reason to.
They are
Shoot them.
messy. They are messy and they drink too much, but there is no reason to shoot people for that, Brian.
Absolutely.
Time only.
No,
where am I going, Brian?
No tactical team from ship. That is disappointing.
How do we choose who to save?
Well, there's two of us. We should go save both of them.
Yo, I run right.
They're both right, Brian. There you go. Oh, you got yours first. That's not fair. We should be able to do them both, Brian.
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here.
Okay,
Having the
hostages.
selections to keep away from trouble.
The guy's very happy for people getting shooted. I understand Mr. Neelix not being angry, but he is not a mouse. We are the mice.
Yeah, beware the mouse that growls.
We should check to see if any of the Telexians survived.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
I am sorry, Mr. Neelix, but you have mouse vengeance on your side.
Then we can still save the others. We have
Yeah.
to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
This station is protected by Acme Laboratories mouses.
I went the wrong way, Brian. I should have gone this way.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Telexians to join us here as soon as possible. More Vodwar on the way! Defend the shuttle! More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
Strange humor.
A large number of Vodwar are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
You do not know mice, Mr. Doctor.
Especially this mice.
Here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
Okay,
Timely.
the Britons are here. Yay. Will we have crumpets for afternoon?
The Vodwar have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue. Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vodwar fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated.
Well, we took care of them on the ground, Brain. We will take care of them in space. Mouse vengeance!
This is just...
Say hello to Acme Laboratories.
Voyager is here. We will not allow the Vaadwaur to escape.
Hey, say hello to my toys.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to you.
Somehow you will be avenged.
I've been in contact with
Totally
the
wrong
SS
franchise.
Vaadwaur. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by
Gaul has shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith.
senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand.
They are not good people, Brian. Brian! Wolfie is here. Wolfie eats mice.
Hello, McWolfcat.
Gaul betrayed my trust years ago when we first encountered the Vaadwaur. Time hasn't. There's something.
Congratulations, Captain.
Notice, we are to conquer the galaxy, not to be eaten by friends.
Or by enemies, Brian. Shall we do another one, Brian?
I would say yeah. Yeah.
But Wolfie, the snake people tried to eat us. And we are just mice. We are not tasty mice, though. Let's see. I think this one's another patrol, Brian. Ooh, this one's 2 patrols, Brian.
Briefing.
Sorry about the caps there. All right, Brian, should we do Unity first?
What system is it?
It is the Unity system, Brian. I don't know, Brian. You make me do all the hard work. It is the Brothra.
Where I am stuck. I'm somehow confused here in this got kind of confusing laboratory. I see. Unity. Okay, we'll pick Unity.
I'm launching, Brian. By the way, for those of you who are watching and notice it's a slightly different background, I'm in Chicago. My boss told me to work from home for a couple of days because they're expecting bad weather, and he knows I've missed going home a couple of weeks because of bad weather. So a little different setup here.
I'm Logan Curtis of the Borg Cooperative. Thank you for the aid. Look, Species 6339M, we shall follow your lead.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky?
Yes, I am, Brian, but the dog is asleep.
Was more thinking about if polished better, those Borg spheres would make excellent marbles for you.
Brian, you are so smart, Brian. Of course we saved you, silly person. We are mice. Mice rescue.
Rescue mice.
Rescue mice, yes! Brian, they killed me, Brian. Avenge me, Brian.
Take care for them. Laboratory on the way.
I was trying to pet the shiny blue marbles and they blew up.
needed aid.
Thank you for your assistance.
We need to recover one more ship. It should be close.
Is it the one with all the green smoke?
It's a trap. The Vaadwaur will be here at any moment. You must retreat.
Mouse trap, definitely.
Cooperative will not leave Unofficial.
You are confused, Mr. Toure. We do not get trapped. We escape traps. We do that every night.
Iggy, I turn on some light. Don't be confused. Have your sunglasses ready.
Sunglasses on, Brian. Or I could just close my eyes.
Congratulations, Captain.
The nice man in my head again.
Only a few Vaadwaur left. Let's finish this.
We can call this a battle.
Aw, they didn't leave any of the shiny blue marbles, Brian.
Thank you for your assistance. It will take...
You remember cuddling marbles last time? What happened?
No.
With the
They were shiny, Brian. They can't hurt me. Shiny things cannot hurt you.
I'm not reading any Vaadwaur craft on sensors. We'll handle things from here. Thank you once again.
I will most certainly introduce to my friend the Mad Barber.
I should put new toys on my ship.
Probably a good decision.
If the toys are better, Brian. Maybe the toys aren't better. The toys are not better. They gave me not better toys, Brian. They are cheating me. They are pretending they are better. They are not better. Alright, Brian, I am ready to play. Maybe we can go collect some more blue marbles.
Yeah, apparently we have some more missions.
We do. I am ready to go to the Nular system, Brian. Are you ready to go to the Nular system?
Let me look for the Nular system. Where have they hidden it? Petrol Nular system.
Delta, fourth from the bottom.
Ah, found it. Transwarping.
Launching, Brian.
Good to see you. Let's get to work. We've learned they plan. We will count. We want to.
Sorry.
Coming here was foolish. Now suffer the fate of all fools.
They brought the blue marbles,
Brian.
Brian.
Suffering what?
The ship is disabled. Time to acquire their data. We have the data. Stand up. Thank you.
They will not share their blue marbles, Brian. I want blue marbles.
Legendary Vodwa. Initial analysis of the data.
Maybe if we make them come out here, they will share their marbles.
Okay.
You're not leaving here alive.
We want your marbles.
Excellent. Let's see what's in this ship's database. Hull integrity below 75%. Another successful day at the pond. Ah, our fish has.
Strange concept of fishing in space.
Fire at will. Destroy the intruders.
I was thinking, Brian, they're not very smart.
Destroy them. Open fire.
They come out 3 times and they still have not learned. I am a mouse and I am smarter than that.
Hey, as long as we don't get overconfident, all is good.
You are so smart, Brian. I will not get overconfident. What is overconfident, Brian?
I will I will explain you another day.
More blue marbles. Must not collect the blue marbles.
I'm afraid not. This vessel was assigned.
There's no time for formalities. A large Vodwar strike force expecting. We'll continue this conversation soon.
Your time has passed. The Delta Quadrant is out.
Plenty of them. Pinky,
Yes, Brian?
it's time for a flashlight again.
Yes, Brian. Sunglasses on. Pretty lights, Brian. And sparklies. Their ships get all sparkly. Maybe their ships are vampires. Sparkly vampires.
Interesting association.
Only a few Vodwar remain. Let's do what must be done here.
I wonder, Brian, if she is thinking what I am thinking.
What do you think she is thinking?
Well, she says we must do what must be done here, and that is to collect blue marbles. I should get them and send them to her. She would like that. I will send them to her house.
Let's discuss what's going on here. Judging by the company you're keeping, I guess it involves some unorthodox operation.
Of course.
What mischief
Acme
has
Labomouseories.
directed
Always this
How
unorthodox.
can I extract you from it?
Commander Gerard.
I see. Vodwar activity in this region is a growing concern. Finding this base is a worthy objective. How can I be of assistance?
Don't mind, Command. Yes. Well, I'll take all the luck I can get. Comes in handy in my...
Okay, now you have seen the trouble within the Republic. People having different minds. Dictatorship is cool, where everybody has the same ideas about them.
Brian, you are so smart, Brian. I will give them all sparkly blue marbles and you will take over. Ooh, the next one is the Kobali front, Brian. Do we want to do that one today or do that one tomorrow?
Yeah, let's see what's going on there.
I think they put all 3 in there now, didn't they?
Report to the Kobali front as for now, things are relative.
I am going to the Kobali front, Brian, and let us see what is happening there.
For some confusing reason, I have been already there.
And you are not there anymore, Brian.
And for reasons I'm... I have been there, so I can't travel quickly. Maybe you just hop down and see what they are having for us.
I will see, Brian.
I will watch you on TV. Isn't that cool?
That is Brian. Brian. That's a pretty place.
Hello, I'm Captain Harry Kim, Starfleet's military liaison to Kabali Prime. The Vaadwaur have been assaulting the Kabali homeworld for months now. The Kabali are near a breaking point. They're not trained for war, not like the Vaadwaur. The Alliance is here to stop the Vaadwaur and help the Kabali reclaim their home. You and several others will be leading our forces here. I'll be doing some investigations to help support the effort. Good luck.
I think, Brian, that maybe we should do this one tomorrow and do all 3 of them.
More patrols?
Actually, I should probably go to work.
You're doing your yes, of course. I know you are the muscle mouse of us.
All right, everybody, we'll be back tomorrow, continuing with Pinky and the Brain on Kobali, since we have completed the mouse vengeance for the day. Ed, thank you so much, and thanks for the patience with while I got everything set up and then reset up and reset up. And at least we're set up for tomorrow, so no problems. Should be on regular time. And everybody who joined us today, my apologies for the delay. So I hope you all have a great day. Ed, you want to sign off for us here?
Yes, indeed. So, everybody, don't let the patch confuse you, and stay awesome.